So this is the part two of the conversation about having Marantz as your investment. We were talking about Marantz. I was talking about Marantz. You can watch the previous video that I filmed, and I was talking about these two different types of Marantz and about the investment, about to have a good investment when it comes with stereos. So speaking about Marantz, once again, Marantz is a good investment, but you have to have a backup money. It's because when you have Marantz for many, many years, definitely, guys, there's something there that it will give up. Okay? It could be your uh, transformer, it could be your capacitors, it could be your motherboards, it could be anything. So you have to have enough cash to fix the problem once you have Marantz for a long time. For example, you have the Marantz more than 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Definitely, guys, one of these days it will break. Something inside of the Marantz will break. And that will of course cost money because you're gonna you're gonna pay for the parts and you're gonna pay for the labor. Unless you're a handyman, you can definitely fix it yourself. You can probably learn it how to fix it or watch it on YouTube, you know, or you can watch how to replace the relay or capacitors or any kind of stuff what's inside of the Marantz. So like I said, guys, Marantz is a good investment, but you have to prepare when it comes to bad things that will that could happen. Same thing with a car. If you buy Mercedes or BMW, you gotta have a backup. If it's covered with your insurance, definitely it's okay. They will replace it because it's a brand new car. You just purchase it, but different. That's different. That's cars. These are Marantz. They are vintage and they've been around for many years, or God knows. I mean, how many people own the Marantz? They buy and sell it, and then they enjoy it for a couple of years, and then they resell it again, and then somebody buy it, and then it goes to different homes. So you have to be prepared for the circumstances what could happen, because definitely, guys, Marantz are good investment, but when it breaks, of course it's gonna cost money. If you're lucky, it depends what kind of stuff, what's going on inside, what's happening, what's the damage. But definitely, I mean, something will break there, and you just be prepared. Make sure that you have federal reserves that you know you have when it happens. So other than that, guys, Marantz, it's a beautiful stereo. For some other people, they like it. Sometimes they don't. I've been watching people in YouTube that they own Marantz. Some of them they do like it. Some of them they don't. Some of them they like Pioneer. Some of them they like Akai. Some of them they like JVC. Some of them they like Sansui. So different choices, that they like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, Marantz. I'm a big fan. I'm a fanatic of Marantz. That's my number one stereo favorite, and definitely, guys. Definitely, I really appreciate and admire Marantz, the looks and the silver plates, guys. Definitely, that's what people likes, and the blue lights, the neon lights, or the red, blue, yellow lights. It's kind of like Macintosh, so it's um, very colorful when you turn the power on, and that's how people enjoy the stereos to listen. And not only that, the silver plate, the black face plate, they do enjoy um, having Marantz, and the looks and the knobs and the sound. So um, there's no, there's no there's no other thing to say about Marantz, but it's one of the high ends, one of I would say expensive stereos, receivers, amplifiers, the brand in general, and that's how um, the name Marantz belongs to belongs to the owner. I think that's his last name. Um, I think first name or last name. It could be last name, and he used it for the stereos brands, that Marantz name, and they are expensive. And Marantz, guys, it's not only vintage. Okay, there's modern Marantz. They cost thousands of money, and they keep upgrading, guys. Um, the Marantz in the United States are expensive. Um, they are thousands of money, and the owner of the name, of course, definitely, he gets paid a lot of money with stereos. If somebody's using his name, somebody's making or building Marantz, they have to get authorization from the owner of the name Marantz. And it's like Michael Jordan. If somebody uses his name, or he has to get paid millions of money. That's why Michael Jordan, even though he's retired already, he still gets money every year because of his name. Okay, um, a lot of stores sell Jordans, like Hanes, shirts, hats, shoes, like Nikes. He gets paid from Nikes millions of money, and that is a good name, and he's very popular. So that's why he gets a lot of. That's why he's a billionaire, Michael Jordan. So is Marantz, guys. The owner of this Marantz definitely gets paid a lot of money. But not, I guess, not like it used to when the Marantz are booming back in the 70s. Nowadays, guys, Marantz has a lot of competitions, different brands, different stereos, you name it, from turntable to equalizer to receiver, amplifiers, speakers. Marantz has a lot of competition. So but Marantz is one of the high-end stereos, and people still likes Marantz, even though, and people are buying new models nowadays, and people wants to upgrade. It's the same thing with iPhone. Now we're iPhone 14, and maybe this year or next year iPhone 15. So it's the same like Marantz, guys. So they have to create the new models. Like if you look over here, guys, that's MR220. It's only 3 digits number, right? And then the new ones came out. It's 4 numbers, 4 digits, 4430. So it goes up, and there's new models. Marantz higher now than the 4430, and it keeps going up. So Marantz company wants to make money. It's all about money, guys. There's nothing else that we talk about in this world but money. Um, every day in life, it's all about money, money, money. And that's how people survive, how people moved, and how people live. Okay? Without money, this world, it's, I don't know what's gonna happen, So, money rule the world. Okay? So, this is the second the part two of my Marantz videos, and just talking or having a conversation or a topic that I can discuss with the Marantz stereo receivers. And Marantz, the sound quality, guys, like I always mentioned, it's very, very good sounds. And but you have to combine Marantz speakers with the good speakers, um, a very nice speakers, a big one, thick speakers, heavy speakers, 8 to 10, woofer, and just woofer, and it's gonna give you a good sound. So it's not only about the receiver. So you have to use a good speakers too. Like I do have Sansui speakers. I have Pioneer. I have Marantz. I have Bose. So you have to use a good speaker. You can't just use a regular speaker and then it'll give you a good sound. So we know that. You guys knows that. Over here, guys, I have this vintage speakers. Look at this, guys. Okay, that's K L. Is that KLM or H? Yeah, KLM maybe. KLH. And it's let's see over here. Yeah, it's a KLM. I think. Yeah. So this is a vintage speakers, guys, and it has a good sounds. And I pay for this a very low price, guys. Very, very low. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's very, very low, and it has an amazing looks. And as you can see, the speakers, um, it's different. It's not a regular speakers, guys. So even this tweeter, I mean, look at that. It's hard to find nowadays. So I have to have it, and I enjoy listening to some of my stereos with my different speakers, and I just enjoy having a good stereos. Yeah. So this is part two of Marantz, and speaking about this video, part two, I'm talking about how to have a good investment when it comes to stereos, and I'm talking about having Federal Reserves just in case something happen or something breaks with inside of your stereos. So you have to be prepared what could happen, because when you have this vintage stereos receivers for 10, 20, 30 years, for example, you bought this from other person, from others, from a seller, and God knows, I mean, who knows how many people own that stereos already. It just passed from one to another. People buy, and then later, a couple of years, they sell it and make a profit. They need the money, and they sell it for a couple hundreds, and somebody will buy it, and it passed to one person to another. So, for example, the Marantz, it's been there for how many years? 30 years already. Definitely, guys. I mean, it something will break inside of that stereo and needed to be fixed, and you need Federal Reserve to fix that stereo. You need money. So just be prepared. You have money to fix it, and if you know how, then great. That's awesome, because you can do it yourself, and you don't have to take it to the stereo shop, electronic shop, and they charge labor and parts. So, and sometimes they can rip you off with the price. So it's good to learn. YouTube guys, they always they do demonstrations about anything, and you can watch it and learn it from there. From cars to stereos to television, computers, you name it. You know, um, you can learn that, and you know, eventually, if you are getting getting better and better, then you can do it yourself when that happens. So, but if you don't, then just have a backup. You have to have money to fix that thing, just like cars. So there it is, guys. Another topic here from this beautiful, beautiful stereos from Marantz, and I hope you learned something and from this video, and I hope you enjoy. Um, Favor, guys, click the subscribers and hit all, and definitely you will get a notification every time I upload a new video, and you will go straight to your YouTube channel. Okay, so yeah, guys, so there you go. You've seen this Marantz, and nice looking Marantz, and hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you learned something. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time. For now, I say ciao ciao.